I expect a lot of bad music, but a really good time.
Well, there was the gig where our bass player got in a fight with one of the actives, so that was that was kind of a bad scene.
Is that the most outrageous or the most pathetic?
Working by the sideshow on the twilight sun, like a fish out of water. Really, you don't choose and pills and powder. Gotta choose your medicine. There's another goodbye, another good friend. After all said and done. Gotta move while it's still fine. Gotta walk before they make me run. After all is said and done, gotta move while it's still fine. Gotta walk before they make me run. Watch my television, gotta try in the house after that singing. They were dancing and drinking. All that time, gotta find my way to heaven. Gotta find my time in hell. Doesn't look too good, wasn't feeling real well. After all said and done, gotta move while it's still fine. Gotta walk before they make me run. After all is said and done, gotta move while it's still fine. Gotta walk before they make me run. After all said and done, gotta move while it's still fine. Gotta walk before they make me run. After all said and done, gotta move while it's still fine. Gotta walk before they make me. Gotta walk before they make me. Gotta walk before they make me run.
Going down to Sewanee, actually taking the Eldorados on the road and playing at, God forbid, the ATO house down there. And all the brothers basically didn't wake up until the second set, and then proceeded to pull all their couches out onto the lawn and just lounge around the whole afternoon while we slugged away.
Early one morning, the sun was shining and I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed at all, if her hair was still red. Her folks said our life together sure was gonna be rough. Never did like Mama's homemade dress, Papa's bank wasn't big enough. We were standing by the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes. Heading out for the East Coast, Lord knows I paid some dues. Getting through, tangled up in blue. was mad when we first met. Soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but he used a little too much force. Drove that car as far as good and abandoned it out west. The dark said night, but the dream that it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. Heard her say, "Mama, I sure will meet again someday on the avenue." We were tangled up in blue. We're good! I had a job in the great Northwoods, working as a cook for a spell. But I never did like it all that much, and one day the access fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, like I'm gonna be employed. Working for a while on a fishing boat right outside of Delacroix. And all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I've seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just flew. Tangled up in blue. She had a place at the top of space. I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face, and the spotlight so clear. Later on, the crowd thinned out. I was just about to do the same. Then she stood behind my chair, said, "Timmy, don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the line from my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down, sat the laces of my shoes. Up in blue. She offered me a pipe. Saw you there, she a little sherry, looked like a solid type. Opened up a book of poems and handed it to me. Written by that tiny poet from the 13th century. That every one of them words drank to the gold, I got cold. Throwing all my better papers, ringing my soul. With him
there were a string of really bad gigs at the Cannery when we played there. We would play, this guy there said, well, hey, you guys can play every Wednesday night, and we were really excited. We're like, all right, you know, a gig every week. But every Wednesday we'd have to get on the phone and call everybody we know and say, hey, can you come to the Cannery? Because nobody would show up. And it was really dark, and there'd be 10 people there, and they were all dressed in leather waiting for the band or the music after us.
And about 5 songs into the first set, the little nut on top of my bass completely broke in half and took 3 of my strings with it. And in typical Eldorados form, we have no supplies or spare parts or anything, so I played the rest of the show with 1 string.
Basically, it's going to be the greatest rock and roll party ever. It's going to be the coolest thing the Phi House has ever seen. Basically, it's going to be like Sling Blade times 10, because everyone's going to be up there, and it doesn't even matter that everyone's going to sound rusty. It's just the fact that everyone's up there, and the fact that everyone's coming back for it, and everyone's excited enough to get together and arrange these practices.
Well, personally, I want to see a lot of the older bands play. I think that's cool. The fact that the band's been going on for 25 years now, that's pretty impressive.
With the black smoke rising, and it surely is a train. Surely is a train, Lord, it surely is a train. Black smoke rising, and it surely is a train. And I'm on my long journey home. It's cloudy in the west, and it surely looks like rain. Cloudy in the west, and it surely looks like rain. Cloudy in the west, and it sure is gonna rain. And I'm on my long journey home. She don't mind what I do, I keep myself back in the line. If she likes what I'm gonna do, she knows I'll be far behind. When I hear that whistle blow, I gotta pack my rags and run. Then I get on my long journey home. She don't mind that I ain't gonna be home with the light of dawn. She knows that it won't take long till I open up and be long gone. She knows when that whistle blows, I'ma pack my rags and run. So I get on my long journey home. On the back of line. After I get home tonight, she knows I'll be a drinking blind. When I hear that whistle blow, I pack my rags and run. Then I get on my long journey home. Well, I get on my long journey home. Well, I get